The coast mountains of British Columbia, a place of natural wonder and untamed beauty, an environment that could only be home to the most resilient, the heartiest, and the extremely old? What a stroke of good fortune. Had we possibly stumbled upon a strange new species? These seniors had all the usual characteristics of the elderly. Grey hair, wrinkles, extensive dental work, yet they didn't entirely fit the profile. They could cover great distances without a scooter, climb to the tops of mountains using special canes, and generally enjoyed frolicking about. These creatures defied everything we knew about aging. Was it something in the water? Seeming to derive strength in numbers, these ones travelled as a pack. We decided to track them, honing in on their leader, the one they called Dale. Despite his reckless abandonment of self-preservation, the pack was willing to follow him on his quest to danger. They appeared to defy gravity and possess strengths that we've only encountered in juveniles. Surely the alpha male would hold the key to how this was possible. We singled him out, anxious to study him in greater detail.
I do get lines once in a while about how long does this sort of thing go on? Aren't you a little old to be doing that sort of thing? And they really have trouble figuring out what a guy of my age is doing riding around on a bicycle when my car's working properly. I have had some great wipeouts on my bike, and it seems whenever I fall, I go right up over the top and land right on top of my head. But oh yeah, I've contributed fairly well to the local physiotherapy group. I like sex. I try to get as much of that as possible. I think that's one of the reasons I don't golf. I'm still sexually active. Why would I golf?
Hoping to uncover his secret, we prompted him to reveal the source of his vitality.
I guess I could tell you, but then I'd have to kill you and leave you for the coyotes.
In our search of more specimens, we discovered that the elderly females were as hearty as the males. This one is named Norma Butt. At age 75, she surprisingly enjoys playing sports with her grandchildren. We followed her as she embarked on a day of trekking with her young ones. Oddly, the youth showed signs of fatigue, yet the grandmother carried on with unrelenting stamina. We were forced to pursue her to the top of Whistler Mountain, where she worked as a mountain host. Unexplainably, she spent hours leading people on hiking tours with absolutely no financial reward. Our attempt to make contact was highly successful, and we found her open to communication.
I don't think what I do is extreme, but in my own little group, I probably am viewed as doing a lot of extreme things because of my age, but not really. Well, there have been some occasions where some of our guests have been surprised that a woman of 75 is up here leading people on hikes and thoroughly enjoying it. But you know what? Use it or lose it. To be able to be active with my grandchildren means so much. They're both skiers, they're both bikers, hikers. Well, not so much hiking, but they're very active, yeah.
Thoroughly impressed, we asked what she thought might be keeping her so youthful.
Oh, vodka. I don't drink Virgin Caesars.
Unwilling to follow her on yet another 8-hour trek, we parted ways with the sprightly grandmother, unsure of exactly what we had learned. Our excitement was beyond measure at finding Russ White. At the age of 86, he is officially Whistler Mountain's oldest ski instructor and the ultimate specimen for our study. At first, he resisted our attempts to examine him, escaping us at every turn, but eventually he allowed us to approach, a dangerous yet rewarding endeavour.
I'm an accountant by trade, and that's about the dullest way in the world to make a living. Then I got into middle management of a national company, and that was about as exciting as a burp at a Turkish dinner. The biggest thing to me is to have fun. Teaching skiing is a very, very basic action. My analogy is, if you can walk, you can ski. And some guy will cry the blues, Jesus Christ, man, I'm 55 years of age. I have a stock answer for that. I said, I've got kids older than you. So get with it.
Disappointingly, an inspection of his diet left us with more questions than answers.
Tasty taters, fried chicken thighs, sausages. I do like corn. And I put Cremo on my cereal in the morning.
Frustrated by lack of progress, we asked him plainly, what is the secret to eternal youth?
How the hell should I know that?
Growing bored of toying with us, he suddenly departed, and with him our hopes of learning the truth. Despite an abundance of willing subjects, our findings are inconclusive and we have failed to uncover their secret to defying aging. Or have we been misguided and they're simply humans like us, living our future as it should be? We may never know, but plan to follow the advice of those who appear to have figured it out.
For health reasons, particularly as you're getting to be a senior, you should have sex at least once a day.
As long as you wake up in the morning and have a passion to go and do something that day, maybe it doesn't matter if it's tiddlywinks.
Don't ever think old, because once you start thinking old, you become old. So you just think young.